what went wrong with you in the second half?
Finishing. We didn't finish properly. We had chances, but we didn't utilize the chances that we had in penalty corner. After getting 13 penalty corners, and if we couldn't successfully finish it, then we have to blame ourselves. So we didn't convert the chances.
So the German coach says they changed the strategy. They resorted to man-to-man marking. That made the difference. Do you agree with them?
Who made
Germans.
They played man-to-man.
Yeah, in second half.
That's the usual style of hockey.
Yeah.
We always play man-to-man, and of course, when we started playing short overheads, they realized that man-to-man, playing man-to-man is very important. Okay, so of course they would have done that, but in general they play man-to-man all the time. So we also realized after watching the videos, they play zonal hockey. That's the reason why we play short passes that really worked, and that's how we were able to penetrate into the circle and get penalty corners. But had we scored at least 2-3 goals, then we could have come under pressure.
After the first half, it looked like India is playing very well, but suddenly there was.
It happens in the game. You see, the second goal, we came up very quickly after conceding the goal in the 8th minute. We scored in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We equalized that. But the second goal, what we considered is absolutely unnecessary because hardly seconds to go on the board. Our defender went up and gave a lot of space at the back, which their turnover counter took place, and where they converted it just before the hooter. So we also unfortunately lost the referral. We couldn't go for it. I don't know whether the hooter went first or the goal went first. It's almost happened simultaneously. But we can't go for referral. We didn't have that. We lost it pretty early.
So that's the perennial problem with Indian hockey. Last seconds, closing seconds after half, or a full match, they relax and they concede goals.
I understand because it happened many times with Indian hockey. So the players are not taking a decision on field. We can't control that.
That's right.
Once the game started, it is in their hand. Okay, after having a lot of audience and noises, they can't even hear us from outside. Whatever we call, they can't hear. So, but sometimes the youngsters think, okay, we have the last 30 seconds, we can go and make on an attack. We could have taken a lead. Okay, so sometimes they feel greedy and they would have taken a wrong decision. But they have to learn from their mistakes.
You were saying that your players were unable to hear your instructions, right? Because
it's very difficult. No, it's very difficult. Any tournament for that matter, it is very difficult.
Did you had these issues before or only today because of the sounds of the balls?
No. It's happened every game. It's happened every game, and luckily the stands are a little far away here in Johor. The drums noise. We can't say anything from outside, but still. We appreciate a lot of Indians came down to watch the game, encouraged us. That's what we want. But everybody was happy. Though we lost, they said, okay, well played. But we know
India played well.
And now we have to play for the 3rd and 4th place.
Coach, you tried a lot of varieties in the set pieces, but still can't get goal on target.
Yes. You see, other than the direct PCs and some indirect set pieces we had tried, but the reach, the physical reach and approaching the ball, approaching the man was much quicker by the Germans. So it didn't work clinically. But okay, the boys did their best until the last whistle. That is really appreciable, but we lost it.
So you still have a chance to finish on the podium, but how you are going to take on the Philippines?
I said this become a history now. Okay, we can't think about it. It's gone. Now we have to think about the next game, which can put us on the podium, and that is what we are focusing. And we have to watch the next game and make our plans for the 3rd and 4th place, whoever comes, and then let's see on the field.
Do you think that any of your players who did short today?
No, I don't think so. The players really gave their best, but one area what we really felt bad is the conversion of the chances that we created. The penalty corner particularly is really heartbreaking. There is so many chances we had. Out of 13, we couldn't convert none. Then it's a really bad performance. But in the game situation, any given game, many times it happened with many teams. But again, come back to square one. We have to learn from the mistakes.
See, against Netherlands, you introduced